Assalamualaikum. Agon miyad homaduhu number ashavis baddokolli miharu.com noni aamuko kiyawlena bonna miharu news tabehegotun kulako wahaka dakkala mege miharu no haki kurige haviru news hingamon atimon hingam mihar hingamunda news kama wani මිහාරු නුහකි වර බොඩු නූහෙ මිහාරු නුහගේ සයිස් අන්දාසා කොල්ලන් පලාලායරු සිමිල්ල වෙබම් මේ චෙක් කොල්ලායරු මෙවැනි 79,194 වන වෙබ්සයිට් මුළි දුනියේගෙනි a traffic rank of the site as compared to all other sites in the world. මේ දක්කනි මිලියනු වෙබ්සයිට් දුනියක හොන්නවාහක මේ කුඩ වෙබ්සයිට් නෝ රාජ්‍යයේ ෆස් වන වෙබ්සයිට් මේ traffic rank of site as compared to other sites in its leading country. මේ traffic overview of බලාලා total visits මෙලනි 611k average duration visit එක මලනේ 5 minutes every එක අනේ ආමුක visit ko 15 sofa බලාහ මේ අට්ටාලනේ දැන් website උගේ traffic මේ හිසාබම් ෆිෂිගෙන් මේ ඔක්ටෝබර් ආමේ මේ බාලමත් පාලා traffic මෙන්නනේ 70,000 grow on fashafa thing was for 590 and then there was a dip again and then it's course corrected itself to 610,000. So obviously it's a growing site and that's really that basically what that means is it's influence over the society. Warang heavy website at me then moli website to get traffic and all the percent of what again I mean and see that thing hengamugam baki andane so me see that divehi rajya focus divehi website divehi rajya keta kura then traffic sources balairo ane miharu.com jahagen sida browser jahagen wanna mehu asuga gina 58% over again. So basically what that means is that people trust enough the website and furutama bolan hama e anna goten as jaha wada bala website ki then website uge muli traffic ge ga ganaka 4% annani hendimati malo unkama mihira dimadi malo unkama me annani so ikudara vare me habarda baro sudera kar ragala traffic handle bakure so then Facebook Twitter Rajya Rajya MV kala site ta ko mehra traffic me annani then me search me balana suga organic 100% me hum annani so they're not paying for advertising in ane search me hona website dakkan so there's enough trust in the website for people to be actually going there. Then traffic source to me find out which social network are sending traffic to this site October only to have traffic 500% man name here tandano so 500% itoru breakdown kolla 86% over again traffic man and Facebook beno goradi vehin astuga emegina annani us link the share kuruma henkagam is popular තෙවනේ මේ බොඩු කොමිෆෙන social network Twitter යාලා කියායරු මේ compare අසුණු කුරවේ වරුගේ ෆරගෙග්ග Facebook මේ dominate හම් සීදා මේ කරන්නේ so website උගේ content උගේ domain තබාදාරු මල major theme subdomain නේ උලේරු මේ miharu.com කී දිවෙහි language එක බෑ language more than 8% of all the traffic that is coming into the website is going for the Divehi language and then connect jobs website to connect which is having a smaller one and then English is by far smaller thing audience interest ke breakdown about here categories. So users who visit miharo.com are also interested in these other categories. So kina mihon news and media internet telecom mobile mika business industry travel malumat tong hodam bes mihara ziyare kure thing miharuge topics taka balaremme mohemako Maldives politics, news, breaking, travel, business. Yeah, so many things are there that's been tagged onto that website, and then it's a keywords that's sort of working on that. Then kuda kuda ko compare ko me sanna ki havana ya rajyaga website kavarane vagutaki ekaravana avasaki ashavis the independent के मिशन गोतम जगह domain meaning France के local like my friend so there must be the mistake or something's going on. So I don't know, I don't understand why that is like that. So Maldives traveler Alakia it was 252 on a website so the Sumita Raje .mv and Raja.mv bank and traffic sources the Java. So there you go. Mainly though. So basically me Rajage first dollars one website. So yeah, compare kuraru. Me miharwa compare kurave hem news media Rajya kunde. It's comfortably gone on to feel how we feel kuramong role without a sweat. Adieng harvest no again. So the aim miharaki. Thing Miharga Alexa, but Alexa the Brunei Rajik they on a website and global ranking is so that's slightly different. Ekamako. Yeah, so basically we have an overview of what Miharu is. And so just let's go back to Miharu. So just to start, Miharu content so yeah, there's a Divehi section and then there's an English section and then there's the Miharu Connect. So Miharu Connect it in domain number a popular domain ki Divehi he section domain. So then the Munani category baha me category take a baha me then user interface about this is and the Rajya website this is very nicely done and I think I should congratulate the development team on how well this website is actually done and it's aesthetically pleasing this website and segment of news arrangement layout it's really attractive and full screen so it's a very well done website. Then sports and then you have it's a standard footer. Then make it category page so what does it look like? Category page, so I'm in Haparu page. So again, so any of these things has subcategories. So if I go to Haparu, then you have Siyasi mode, Haparu subcategory taka. So I'm assuming every address so yeah, so and Haparu ituru maulumat hodam vegeng has a continuous feed, so I can keep searching it, and that's working very well. And there's advertisement, so me dead and advertising space this is not going anywhere. Me side note ekkanege advertise kura paratta kon asuga link libe maane de ha link nagima kanne do amilla website and that was at least here we can see that there's your Facebook pages are paying it. So link back to your content because you're paying money to advertise තිමිහුන්ගේ content දිමාලන් ඇති ගෙන්දන් අනේති කොඩස් බය වියෆාරිතකුන්ගේ බය එහෙන් එපුරි අනේ බය වියෆාරිතක advertisement එක එන්නේ. So get your money's worth when you're advertising. put a link in there, a Facebook page and Namaves, so that you can divert traffic over to there. Advertise kurunga benong a fudeni. Emma kuda. Then, so I mean, habaru section get then subsection takatairo. Dunia ke haparu, then Maldives United opposition harat haparu, and then mitamina ni kuda scroll and then footer. So let's go into okay. So basically, mihar malani photo article me raiswa hitu biography naron wahaka me subis number so this is also very nicely done. So you have picture and a little explanation and the me get tafada ki masale ki misala ka me me vara rangalang asumit gossa. So every photo is different, caption mess explain kottemu kinato, and so it is very well attended, and it's very nicely done. So okay, theory nganna miga mihar masale ka hame. So up to here, then we go into archive of Kudi gallery takadimala, and then some more news link takadimala. So I mean, upsell kurong hen link to, so you're trying to keep the audience in the thing in the website as long as possible, and that's also done very well. But let's talk about the problem with this page. I mean, especially something as explosive as Rai Swahili biography, and people have opinions that they want to express, and then I get that I mean, photo eka share kolle working in social media eka me whom feel we go asuga fahunduhuku me historical archive gotuga naga bala eru me comment section and reactions on etunima me whom feel we go tenne. So me story ge fahatu go raitunge story asuga attach with neti ma ei masale asuga, because that doesn't that just makes this as a standalone piece, and that doesn't work kannenge me genuine niche go to while it's all done very well. So I mean, I would ask miharuga masul very na miharuga development team to consider me photo article takom and a reaction nege gota photo article to fatuga discussions or comments achiwa gota. So erung et furi hamani do a idea I think, because we need to talk about improving things, and I think the point of doing stuff is that you want to have a positive impact, and kudos to Miharu for doing it so well, and but you can always improve, and these are things that I would personally think about in terms of improving what Miharu can do. Me wara muhimmu ma'am magsade gasumi wa kamide kayana, because I think media ge role rajyega utilize kuramwa gote utilize nu kureve masale. Some of it is technology and just idea and implementation, and a lot of this stuff can be done actually. Miharuge development team ki vara gabil team that came over from Haviruge development side on Varagabil teaming, and they're very good at what they do, and they can do me kudi fixes on the go as and when and the site's continuously improving. I think they run an iterative process where constantly version upgrade only tweaks and fixes and bug fixes over time, and with the in-house kuranya. So that's very well done, but and these guys can fix these little issues, and I think they should. Them thing. So miharu in the video section mahoda so video section and so previously there used to be Haviruga video section, which I don't think it is there anymore, and that's a loss to some extent. A content richness So I hope they would, expand Miharu into, because ek fatu gada jane do department aga ek masik kurami una video edit kurma regular update kurma. And then him early days ge kame kama this palafa, so I'm not going to pick on that too much, but it's definitely something that's worthwhile continuing from before. Then so let's go into an article page. Right. So basically, when you click into an article, this is what you get. So very standard. On the left margin, we have ad given link. So we can see from here, open ads.mihar redirect. So these people have got an ad that's working very well. So with a link. So yeah, I just want to bring that up. So coming back to the article, so you have article. So it starts with a big banner picture with a little caption, and that's very nicely done. So you have your big grabbing title and the author, date, timestamp, and kita comment. So and then you have your little share buttons and other things. So you have related Leung. So Magbul Leung. So this is trending. Articles come out the translate one. So this is not related, this is trending right now on the paper. Keeping they usually work and they're fine, so I don't think that's an issue with that. So they should be working. See, they are working. So right, and photoing and large column demos, they work very well, and eget hiriga. So info balalam. So yeah, eget caption was about it, and that's done very nicely. Right, so you have an ad, and this ad also has a link in there embedded, and that's very well done. Uh, so content, and then you have a tag. Then we have an ad here. Also, there's a link in there. Then Miliuma Gule, so related topics, and so this is all IGMH related. And then we have Milium Kia Lumung. Now, Asuga, me point me adevani, because this is something that is really bothering me about it, how it's implemented. So we have 4 reactions to the article. That is, so either if I'm happy or deratovi or rulito I malumato musandivi. That's what they're doing. So this reactions is a recent thing. And ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಬೊಡುಕೋ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ರೋಲ್ ಔಟ್ ಕುರಿ ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ಈ ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ ಉಂದೋ ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ ಮಿಹಾರು ಅಸುಗ whether you like it or love it or wow or whatever. So me eche belalumong eche kialumong react to we goi and imprinting us band. So that's very well done because it serves so much purpose about something. So when you have an article and then you read whatever that story is, so normally you're not able to gauge the article impact or article content impact. So every article covers something and it talks about something. So but how does people feel about certain things? Me society terege hinga kankama begaton emmenavves asuga feelwa goi nuni hemmihunge hiyala fikura visnomachi anegane vegote vima. So me ए मकसद अचीव करा ऐति में कम में balanjene me and the राज्य के हम वेबसाइट को में सद कुरा कम वेस्नो दे me iti mitanang awmoge fahatuga asubodu story evese boy ekamo story adima dimu kuri me and meaty imposition gawa. So I think this is wrong, placed wrong furta kamka. So as soon as you read the article and while the information is fresh in the reader's head, I think that reaction should be evoked. Egefong istihar bala dinghuri habartagi kobato bala. So reaction, I mean, and by then you've minimized kannege impact. So I would appreciate if you guys move this up or to over here, or that would just be my suggestion, and that would have a major improvement on the quality of the reactions that you get for these articles. So that's one thing. So let's get deeper into the reactions before we go further. Then Tirigami, so you have the Nanja for comment boxing, and then the comments are there. So you have popular comments, which is based on comments, and then most recent comments, and then that goes all the way into Kamo Hingada and so other articles that you might like section of goes to them anyway. So let's go back to the reactions again. So my reactions I go to go so let's go to where the reactions came from. So June January Sawis the house for so this is a Facebook post that I did on this particular date. Me Haviru Zamanu Gasluga. So this is a long time ago now. Ingar they are one Harmitani though soon. So this is the story of how that reactions came about. So I'm just gonna run through my story so that I can get deeper into where this video is going to go. So basically I'll just read that. So you know what I would like to see on Havir Online? A widget at the end of the article where readers can vote on how they feel after reading their story, as demonstrated by a screenshot below from Malaysia's Rakyat Post as a idea of let's keep in mind this is before Facebook reactions were introduced, and we were talking about trying to actually do something new completely at the time. Facebook reactions aside. But the idea isn't original. It's obviously done at the rakyatpost.com before, and then that's where I picked up the idea and then pitched the idea, and that was pitched to Haviruge muscle very while and then development team head Ahmad. So that was who was being tagged, and we were talking about it. So this will provide feedback from the public on how a certain issue is perceived in society. In return, this will enable better decision making from political players, which would be more in line with public sentiment if they choose to in the early days, but over time you would see greater mass adoption. This would be an impactful change on society considering the size of Javir's readership. So we're not talking about Javir today, but that day we were talking about Javir. We're talking today about Miharu. But if the political players and everyone sarkar decision makers genuine honest mihun kama vanya that they need more information about people's feelings are raitung kankama medu feel wagota medu, so that information provide kotteve ni wasilate create kurambena we that wasn't going to cost anybody anything, and it was freely available in the society that people can get that information from. So and then Javier as a product would actually improve because you build more trust, and it was win-win for everybody. So that was the original intention. Then so let's just continue. So another issue in Javier is not having visible tags on their pages. Granted, Javier has a related article section at the end of the page, but that simply does not enough for people to explore in depth on a given topic among activities archives. So yeah, so that's the problem that's now completely solved. So mihabara behagotong itura mi mia gulunguri kankamutere ituravade hawa bala tari gotum mikang hinga for hawam belefia mi harmichita hurima warafasima. So you can go in, so you're working on these tags and they're very well implemented and they're useful, aesthetically pleasing. So a Rangala address for the, and the comment section would also use some tweaking. Yeah, the focus should be on the user profiles so of commenters. So me the topic of that. So I'll just not get into that at the but so obviously you can see me reactions widget on Haviru started from here, and then I do me an image attach kuri. So basically, how does this story make you feel? So if there's 50% of people who are happy, sad, angry, shocked, nothing. So these are good metrics. So because you want to get reactions and feelings. So which is coming down back to Miharu get me implement coughing etiga me maulumat musandi wung. What a bekar thing that is, because it just really does not contribute to the conversation. Okay, so it's a selfish little button where I've got something, I'm musandi vijay and malumat musandi vijay, and then you take it up, but you're not giving something to the rest of people to understand and then analyze that. So it's a loss in terms of potential. So basically, then they mean and useful. Thineti. So the data vijay, ufa vijay, then ruliyasi. So but it serves better when you have at least more things that can be done. And while mitagami indi ekede thine hatare fahe reaction me Facebook itself melon like the tine antare fahen hari action, and there's more cross section of people feelings. I mean agani. So when you go back to this, so we're basically taking three sentiments, and it's just not enough. So I would ask them to go back and fix this thing. So at least habarek goje amisalaka I mean, I could get angry, I could be shocked at it, or I could be sad. And then, in another story where, rape kurangolo miha atlagati, and then that could make me happy, or I could feel nothing about it. And then there are a lot of apathetic people who just don't feel anything about anything. So you want to know, how much that percentage of people are as well. So that nothing is a pretty important thing, I think. Me, so this doesn't necessarily work. Me, Facebook reactions work wagota, but so definitely the like button nagafi as a Facebook has been the first reaction. The like button being something else completely. So yeah. Uh, so I hope they would come back to this and then fix that, so which would make this a much more useful widget than it is. Then me masala adin then so wait. So basically, okay, me anyone. So this was then came back then again on June 6th. So now that was when the idea was expressed 26th ago, and then there were so many people who liked the idea, and they thought it was so good idea. And then funnily enough and happily enough, and while somebody was the MS ultimately decide, and then they had this conversation, and then we talked about possibilities of that, and then we were follow so eruga itini public me adu me haru me the aniket vss. So we had that conversation, and 6 months roughly later, then Javier came up with the actual widget, which was this one. So this was the original widget which appeared in Javier, and then it was still that 4 reactions, and then that stupid Maulumat Musandi Veje. So before I get into it, so then I thanked Weil for taking into consideration what I was saying, and then implementing that. over that 6 months. So for introducing the little opinion poll on the article pages of Avir Online, this is a positive step in the right direction. But there are a few things I feel that you should consider when you fine tune this feature moving forward. So basically, I was happy that the feature now exists. So and further point achieved, so then the myth perfect go refined then so I was happy now that that is there. So then I wanted to fine tune it. So have a look at the notes attached to the 3 individual pictures in this post. Then I told him that there are ways to better improve this. Then I went into the detail of that. So hope you would consider my honest feedback. Thanks. So let's just go one by one. Yeah, so having the vote count as a number is okay because that's sort of thin, thin vote. Frutameti implement to be so it wasn't a percentage, but so I talked about that. But if it but if it is the only statistical data that you provide, it feels like it is badly implemented and lacking in its full potential. Please consider providing percentage for voters on the main piece of information. I also feel that the current option on the far left, Malumat Musandibi, is a redundant option. People learn stuff every day through reading. It's a given. It's just wasting precious real estate in this little article poll slot. Consider adding shocked and nothing as an alternative and increase the total options to 5 instead of the current 4 available. Have a look at the other 2 images I've attached with this post as an example. So I mean, so this is June 6th to Tehas Fanarag, but then they didn't increase as a reaction, okay, but they did think about a color number laugh in a percentage, so it later changed to the percentage that we see today now. So now we have what get percentage the so where was I? But Adives me Furihamanua Kankang Ebuhuri. But a percentage we are now getting a better picture kannege tanando. So let's just go. So I went into the details of explaining my position better. This is what it really should look like when it is implemented ideally. So you have a broad section of opinions representing how people felt after reading the article. So if you want to provide extra data, then you can include a total number of people participated in the article poll. So this is very important. Miharu avitaki misalaka article ga votely sateka mihun kama vanya a sample group so sample group ke size so we don't know how many people voted this. So where is that 70% coming from? So they should include somewhere here me polga baveri we do istamihone tinsteka mihone. So tinsteka mihunge thereng me had the percent me. So we don't put the numbers of how many people voted here, but we put a percentage of the people that totally contributed to the poll, so that we have a better understanding of the data and I think that's very important. Me the efficient kong implement kurani kamavanya. So that we they should so me the asuga it's completely useless sample group size and come on you guys, you have to fix that. So continuing on, the idea here is to try and understand the sentiments of the audience as best as possible, and at the same time share the same information with your readers in real time. So everybody is transparent and everybody knows how a certain event in society is happening, and feel I think value minimize today. The media is not doing enough to do what is right, by simply just ignoring these little things here, and so ads of තිමන්නම මෙම වඩ නූහවුම්ගේ excitement kannege and then you could do so much better than that. So please consider. So then to continue, so this would be quite useful in the coming days as Maldives continues to undergo political turmoil. It also gives real-time information about mood among society in any given topic. This would be a priceless service that Haveer Online can provide right now. Obviously, you're going to have detractors in political influence sphere who might not agree with such a feature on your paper. You should ignore those guys. So, I mean, he's ignored those guys and he's done it, and that's, really, really thank you for doing it. But come on, you can improve this out better, and I think you should do that with that. So come on, what's this? So when readers vote, the code in the poll widget should calculate the new percentage in front of the reader. So vote lima kurumati ge. So when I say there so if there's a percentage change, it should happen in front of me. Now because the sample group ke size offender percentage padalwa asukina to wiki nengunima. But to have it happen in real time gives confidence that biddosha mihakomiti manipulate no kuraneka, and I think that's important. So that trust is there and it remains, and you should maintain that trust. This analytics obtained from such a widget on your website could give you excellent data for your annual statistics articles which you have started publishing in the last few years. This would be such an important change enabler because it will be the first time in the country that you can fully understand the sentiments of a broad section of the population with your millions of page views a month. It would literally be a game changer. So I was very optimistic about how the impact of this would be. And Gina meeting maksad nagagane unuto nugane to. So now that this is sort of been happening for almost 2 years, I don't know, but from where I was sitting, I was getting a better understanding of what was going on in the country, and that allowed me, and I'm sure other people, to better strategize their activism and things like that, and that's important. So a pointer key. So I hope you'd go back and fix this still. So and there was a comment on this one. So actually it was a comment from my brother. So but these features are not available on the mobile app. A lot of the potential stats will be lost. So far there is a thumbs up and thumbs down option on mobile. The app really needs an upgrade. So ei kurige haviruge ane app ke waha ka asuge idakani the miharuge ennadda miharu so miharuge app enge bule. So that's a different topic altogether, and a rather large conversation because I have so many things that I want to talk about that as well. But coming back to this widget, the app article thauga sentiments gauge kurebe gotaka me widget doesn't exist. So that means this data is incomplete because you're taking data from only the web, and then harman ige kandelige mobile traffic bodom 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 kang annani, and then mobile traffic would end up ruling in kang, and so the traffic's coming from mobile more every day, and it's not geared to handle a mobile lung a sentiment nego, and that's a waste of that traffic and a potential waste. So guys, go back and if you fix that, I would be appreciative, and I'm sure a lot of other people would be appreciative. So you can either uh, just enable kurung ma muhim. So so yeah, get that fixed on mobile as well. So because the wastage so so that's what that was. So basically, and then I made another post on June 4th. So this is June 6th. So I made another post on June 4th It's good to be part of the change. It's very heartwarming to know that Javier Online has a progressive minded leadership that listens to feedback. I was very happy and excited that day because I'd made a long bet. Mivahaka Dakkafiya, I'm consider Kurane, and then they did consider, and that made me exceptionally pleased about it because it was technology changing the world. Ek fahatuguri implications agi people's mindset pharma were going over time after using technologies like this. And that's where we want to go, and that's what we want to achieve. If and that's the missed opportunity that I'm talking about here. So if only the team of Javier will add the options of shocked and nothing. So I was still grieved about it, so I kept talking about it. If only the team at Javier will add the options of shocked and nothing, then this would be perfect. I hope they would work further to improve this poll widget. Meanwhile, I'm thankful for Weil and appreciate if for his efforts to make the positive influence to our country. Keep up the good work. You make me proud. So I'm very proud of him. I mean, I've known Weil since I was kid and we were kids. So we have a friendship, and he actually listened, so I was happy about that. To end with, do please have a look at this article, and this is a case in point where the missing category of shocked and nothing would add so much more to the poll's views than the Maulumat Musandiveja. The option really adds nothing to the discussion. Alternatively, the two suggested new options can be added without removing the Maulumat Musandiveja, making it a total of 6 options in the polls. If you must insist on having it, that's fine, I suppose. But me, since now that the color initially mean number you have the percentage so that was quick. 3 days later they'd fixed it. But I do want to highlight what was happening in that article. But now me Javier Dimay Masalaga Saba article and a so I can't go and talk about that. So yeah. Okay, so I hope I think that's the point on that reactions widget. So let's come back to this one after so I'm just going to close this here. So yeah, so coming to the comments. Now comment section masala the so we have Magbul and then MFS. But so this is Umaru Kama Buna Mihan. Now let's just understand. So there's nothing here and there's nothing there. So it's Umaru Kama Buna Mihan. Ashavi's number. That's right. So basically, these are anonymous comments that people can just submit from this box, and then for a while, and then Haviru Fali and the moderate Kurami Hege filtering in it is a fast yeah, me sabang iti annani. So me masata. So then we have Ragondi Raja, me ane yamen kyawa name, and then so people just poker demand and madam padalukure, and none of this is like, I mean, I get that this content is what is important kami dekewe wahakanda kami no kang, and I'm actually a believer of that. But let's come back to the role of the media and why that transparency and legitimacy is being questioned here when you don't do that. So fourth estate of the country, the media is, and the media is being very dishonest when you start publishing comments from anonymous people, especially me register so we're not on Facebook or we're not on Twitter where the countless anonymous people doing stuff, but ni rajya registry again hinga and then this news doesn't support me transparency of people who talk on this, and that really takes away from the mi achieve je chi de mi wa ka mi profile asu me hallannani me website uga users bane comment kuram benum vejja ya me login feature illa for user account me terega hedima wagataki so you can either log in with I wouldn't give Twitter as login because Twitter there were so many people not using their real names and all that. But Gmail, Google login and only Facebook login nakun data nagafa. So their username, the real name is there. Profile picture is being taken. Umura hemmaluma teva nage naga for registration processing ada for comment kuram. Right? So as a result, what happens is that people are all of a sudden responsible for what they are saying. So bullshit wahaka dakka me mahas farvis. And then ek far the me bullshit. I mean, huriya fully avoided no kureven. So people would just do a lot of things, but Mihar fraud fake message take kuram vejja, they'd have to go back and make a fake Gmail account or something and then fake account taking again board process ke tere asking a comment so it's a detractor and that would work so once everybody I mean me social features to me a NAS this is just ahannaka negedo asuga me haviruga moderator koit havire ibunane olige me miharuga moderator me comment edit nu kurane comment nune hen comment nu kurane and adi fahakum was again but if it was working as an engine web and a commenting engine negotaga miti work wa nama so people are responsible for what they're saying and I think if I have to go varam muhim transparency coming hingane so miwahaka I've actually been talking about it me the way observer hedirako we didn't have that kind of technology to do that but the web's improved a lot since then and miwahakata war ginafaru me haviru zamanuga vesadi ಈ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಹೆದಿರುವೆಸ್ ರಾಜ್ಯ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಹೆದಿರುವೆಸ್ ಮೇ ವಾಹಕ ದೇಕೆ ವಿದೆ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಗತಿ ಬಿ ವರ್ಗಿನ ಮಿ ಮಶಾದಿ ಮಾಲ ಬುನಿ ಅನೆ ಮೀಹುಂ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕುರಾನೆ mihunge identity anegati banya and they were more interested in getting people to comment anonymously get conversation going so mige dihar kurin fanara kurin hige wahdakkairo I can see where that is coming from but today ane canvas nu deve harumennan Instagram photo nula and then amilla moona attach kofa so here taka huriache I mean we like verbal diarrhea and everybody is just posting in amilla identity attach so when you tell me if you put ane login system ella profile takella mi hunnan ehem wane hedima I think you are either disconnected with reality of what's happening with how people are so open about things today or you are being dishonest about an intention of what the purpose that this thing will serve so I would advise you to address that and this just goes to other media as well but I'm more concerned about Miharu because Miharu is still the biggest newspaper in town and it's very important that this paper does it correctly so thing eti asuga work wang eruga me let's go back here for habbe vitan so so and the comment section could also use some tweaking the focus should be on user profiles of commenters so it should be useful if a reader can click on a profile of a commenter and is able to browse their profile the user of the profile can be anonymous or not I leave that for you to decide see that stories they are commenting on what kind of views to be expressed on multiple stories would further help readers to understand the personalities of the Haviru user base. I see this as an inherently useful feature in the website for ideas on how great world-class commenting system works. Take a look at discuss.com for inspiration for your homegrown Divehi language commenting system. You should also think on incentivizing user base to de-anonymizing themselves more by creating the platform more engaging. Allow the users to create a proper profile page. Example screenshot below. Previously there were arguments against this, but now in my honest opinion, people are ready for such change. With that large social media adoption, just think the way Twitter was. I feel this would also have a great impact on our society. You could then be truly a strong news platform moving forward. Technology, then my hashtag Kuri technology for social good and hashtag change the world. Since you guys are constantly tweaking the website, I just thought I would get this completely Matimbam feedback suggestions out there for consideration. Cheers. So how would a commenter's social profile would look like? So basically you'd have assuming me harmi kuramule kamaki bunanta. Here kuramule kamaki. So this person can go and leave a comment on, say, rice yamen in IGMH ga wingeng hulu vitaga, and then Wahid biography launch Kuri article ga, and then hing mu article like and it, so just listen. Multiple things are happening. So one person is commenting on three different articles. So he's now allowed to pick Ragondi Raja on Yamin article, and then Bagi Wahid on Miyani article as his identity, and then Jami Lukum message check or Annikum message check on the MU article, and really be dishonest about views of Riachi. Now that needs to just stop. So once you put an article profile on the commenter, what happens is that locked into a word, and then now he's responsible and so we need to advance the conversation. So we need to come back to that. So recent activity mikal utakamisaka fennang innani. So you have me article ga me comment to coffee they do a scoring, and then so me article comment to coffee they do a scoring, so me screenshot it. So let me just go back and show what that would look like on how that look like on discuss itself. So discuss, give me the pen away. So when I just go and comment on something, so I have this thing, so me have me mage account name, but otherwise there would be a follow. And so interesting conversations start kurami follow cooking mule dialogue badaluko ane mihunge sikundi badaluwe me conversations that me agree wuma disagree wuma buna chika zimmadaar wuma being held responsible for what you say, instead of personal attacks and name calling and just being downright shitty. So so then you'll have me so who follow you, and if you're following other people, so that is there, and then communities, and then comments on the article. So you can see there's me article go series was commented ma baveri me and me community response ke kuri and then so as you can see how this is going. Now imagine this was a section that is attached to Miharu as part of the community of Miharu community. It changes the conversation completely, because now people are responsible for what they say, and there's more constructive conversation when you take away people's right to attack other people by just hiding behind their keyboards. And that's important, because if you do this, while do you really want to contribute to the society in a positive way, or do you want to continue doing things the way you did before? And so something to really think about. Then so basically that's my major grievances about it, and the video is getting pretty long, but I think I've covered everything that I've opened here to discuss. So right, okay, so I have covered that. So yeah, Nihar Adi Mindi Hengachi. So this is like reactions. So some of this stuff is like again coming back to the sample group which Nihar vote leaving other the Matiga me in Nani Fenna. මෙතන completely හැම from website එකකින් වෙච්ච. So අද phenomenon එකේ percentage වෙන්නනේ. So manually we can our user can tally up me to get a good sample group sizing, or like there could be a total just written here, and that would work very well, because then we understand how big the sample group is. So yes. So okay, what have I covered? I've covered the comments, I've covered the reaction widget. Okay, one more thing. Okay, now okay, so article load kuri, so I could be loading this, I've preloaded this here, but I could load it again, and you know so that will send a signal to Miharu's server, then it was reloaded. Then a server the data analyze kurar balani same computer gunto FR reload kuri a different computer gunto reload kuri. Different computer reload kuri login as that different page view instance go to login kofa, it would just move on. So page popularity, which comes to me magbul liunta mean because me magbul we going along feel weak because you're already collecting that data. Kita farto kaku to kiani kita farto kaku to kiani nengono sadi asu mihan no kana me metadata of it kana so when a person opens it, so there's a log of saying that that's done, but that's not available here, but somehow they're using that information to generate this stuff, and so I would assume that if this was much more transparent ko mithaga me malumat available ko fiya me widget ke wahaka me de sample group a sabab and so if some things like me commane votely come a vanya muli article key visalaka thingas me meja at least Paul Gabaveri we've reduced that out, but we've got enough data to really extrapolate and understand why. So that could be done like this. That was what I had here. So this is LinkedIn pulse page. So this is a very big website. So when you have the article web information, so you got miyaduga tari then kita farto miti view kofuri. Now me page load wa varu asuga me view count the different computers tako, so not in the same computer perhaps, because then I could just sit there going like load, and then at MV and UD. So all the computers have their IP addresses and things like that, so you can do that calculation better. Just multiple instances drop call love single instances on different device to make that calculation, so which would give you that and so when I change the articles here, so Tiri Sahas views, so Egar has views. Now imagine if this information was being provided, so I can tell mitaga author, date, time, kita comment though, and then kita fat the page load effort, and then so here would be like comments, and then there'd be a little flaming trending icon kita farto membala for it, so the malumat ero. So that's important, because coming back to the widget again, a data go to get full picture kita savuraka beset baram muhim. So I mean, that's not something new either. I mean, other people are doing it, obviously. So you see, so when I go to another article, it's there. So I just changed to say something else. Inside, okay. So it load will and then so I'll just go into an article and then All kuring handam vecha so prepare kuri chanu me had mada hoda mege MMS. Anyways, let's just not get distracted with that, you know. So a view count fennang, you know, umwaram muhim. So, you know, if and when you make a claim that an article is trending or magbul wani, you know, we want to know, is it really as well jawab do, is it really, so is it really wani kita faharto eti load we inguni mado, let's, you know, guys, let's just be honest, because, you know, Benoni gauma positive impact kura mi buni kankam kurima ves ane rajya conversation taka me dekeve wahakata vara boda badalu ane, and you know, I'm very certain of it. So I mean, if somebody doesn't disagree with me, that's fine. You know, I'll invite you to come down into my video, Facebook, or post kurima to have a conversation with me if you don't agree, or just, you know. And then I also invite Miharuge, the Masul Farad Tagar development teams, come and have a conversation with me on the video, or you know, or have a Skype call with me, so we can talk about this stuff. And I'm also welcome and hing asked me that come because, you know, national conversation we're talking about, you know, rayuton na malumat feture gota fatura gota malumat ke usefulness use kureveni gota ekakankan. So I mean, this is a conversation that is relevant to everybody, and you know, and we should be having that conversation. So video nimmalon kuring. So if you like what I've talked about, you know, give me a like, thumbs up at the share at the comment at kolla. Let's find an audience for these videos that, you know, can have a different impact on the country, because we're sick of how things were done before. Now we want to change how things could be done better. So, you know, let's just do that. So thank you again. Digu drawn out rant I appreciate that. So, you know, yeah, Mihar video animuni. Thank you. I'll see you on another video. Bye.